Andy the Hammer Hamilton, former World Championship finalist.
58.
He's in. And that's the first max of the night.
Gary Anderson continuing where he left off. Berlin replying with a 180 of her own.
That is 5 perfect darts to end the opening leg for Gary Anderson. A blistering start. So Noah Lynn played in 4 of those. Went out in round 1 in all of them, but Gary Anderson was the opponent in 1. Didn't go well. 6-0 Gary Anderson. At the minute, there's a danger. It could be another whitewash. Early days, though, isn't it?
140. Gary McGuire, 138.
Oh, treble 18. Almost stayed there to try and leave double 9.
98.
Couldn't get it done.
Noah Lynn requires 62.
And this is where yesterday Noah Lynn was quite deadly in her opening couple of legs. Found the double first time of asking and finds it first time of asking here.
Noah Lynn van Leuven, Gary to focus.
Van Leuven has a first leg against Gary Anderson.
115.5.
100.
Noah Lynn edging towards those top averages that you mentioned.
96.
And after we saw it yesterday when we saw Bo Greaves in action, winning her final match, even though she had to win 5-0, won 5-1 in the end, but her best performance came in that last outing. Could that be the same here for Van Leuven?
Well, the 96 left a bogey number for Noah Lynn,
40.
and the bounce out does not leave a particularly inviting finish.
140.
Double 10. 140 check out Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson.
Even he enjoyed that one.
A game that may not have any impact on the outcome of the groups. This is very competitive.
97. Noah Lynn require 134.
Well, that chance has disappeared.
41.
Only 41
Gary
off.
McGuire,
Gary Anderson
118.
for a 4-2 lead. Can he find the treble? Yes, he can. Double 19.
99. Noah Lynn require
That's Gary
93.
Anderson's first miss at a double in this match.
Went looking for double-double, couldn't find it.
33.
So Gary Anderson to tidy it up.
19.
Single 3 double 8, is that the plan? It is the plan. And that's the execution. It is 4-2 Gary Anderson. The first break of throw does go the way of the Flying Scotsman. He is 1 leg away from making it 3 wins out of 3 and topping his group once again for the 9th time at the Grand Slam of darts.
Still trying to chip away.
140. Gary require 104.
He can still do this, treble 19. Not found. Van Leuven eyeing up the 1-4-1 to stay alive in the slam for a little longer. That's not going to happen, and Anderson, it's the 60 he took out a couple of legs ago with very little bother.
83. Gary requires 60.
Double top. Gary Anderson makes it 3 wins out of 3 and storms Group G. Noah Lynn's debut at the Slam comes to an end, walks away without a victory, but Gary Anderson looks like he's going to be very, very difficult to stop this week in Wolverhampton.
And he'll have expected more from himself, Mensur.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mark, I can absolutely go along with what you just said. I've been there a couple of times where you get to the last game and it's a horrible situation. You do try everything to go out on a high. That you don't want to lose all 3. It's professional pride. Sometimes you're just not good enough and it happens.
There's just a lot of regret when you're in this scenario, isn't it? A bit ifs and buts of what you could have done better, but for Mensah. He's turned things around this year. There was a victory over Michael Van Gerwen on the big stage at the UK Open. That run to the World Cup final looks like he's going to save his card. And Jermaine gets the opening leg. That's how fluent he can be. Comfortable hold the throw for the Dutchman. Yeah, we're going back to Mensah. There was leading 2-1 to a bit of poor ball management at the end for Mensah for the previous leg.
Yeah, but I think you're right. If he's through, or he needs a couple of legs, or whatever it may be, he plays the sensible way, maybe the percentage way.
It's easy to say as well. You can finish third and get a bit extra prize. I mean, once you're out, aren't you? Yes, you're going to go up there and give it everything, but it's not the same feeling for Mensah.
Yeah, everyone wants to earn more money for their work, but some days you just... the money's irrelevant.
Mensah, you require 160.
You can't earn money, Mensah. You've got to do doubles. And he missed them in the previous leg. And he hasn't missed it here. 2 apiece, neat and tidy from the Austrian. This is a good performance. I feel a little aggrieved that he's only level.
Well, all he wants to do is win this leg, and he is top.
45.
You get the feeling he knows about it as well. So he should.
Yeah, you go up there to win a game, you should be aware of the scenarios. And Sudovic is going to ask the question again here. Brilliant max from Mensah. Unless Jermaine gets rid of the 116, he's going to get a chance to break. He's had opportunities already, bang about. Marginally misses the double 18.
Mensah required 43.
28 left, double 14.
That's the double he's most comfortable on, the illustrated there.
Well,
comfortable finish.
That tells me he feels good, Mark, because do you remember there's been a phase, and it's been quite a long phase, where he neglected the 14s to go for 32s. Yes, dependent on the result, but he only needs one leg, Luke Littler. I'm just assuming he'll get it. Shouldn't assume anything.
59.
He got really angsty and annoyed, didn't he, Mensah, against Mike De Decker? Like, really annoyed.
You didn't see that at the table, wasn't it? He was sort of changed, frustrated when he made a mess of a leg. This has just been composed. Even when he made a mess of leg 3 on the double 8, he's just stayed focused here, Sudovic.
And Jermaine's level has dropped just a tad.
94. Jermaine
can
required 115.
do it now. Now he can't.
83.
He'll be leading 28 here.
50.
Over to 32 to go one away. Looks a good guide. He's not moving, so that indicates it is a good guide.
34.
Just overcooks it.
Jermaine required 32.
To top Group E. Oh, zero drama there. Jermaine Wattimena will top Group E. And like Mark said, he will play the winner of the shootout later on. I used to watch it from home on a regular basis.
128. Jermaine required 144. 58.
It's all a bit scruffy.
Mensah require 137.
Let's get rid of the 57 first. Who knows where he'd have gone then. But Wattimena gets a look at the 86. That's a little question. Good last start for Mensah.
Double 7 now. Mark, that slowing down just gives him that time to switch better as well, doesn't it? You can see it from Mensah. He wants to go out on a positive and take that forward
59.
for the rest of the year and next year, of course.
He'll be eyeing up a 177 here. Otherwise, bring it down. The minimum turn will leave him single, treble to single to double. Well, he's done better. Great visit.
Again, double 14. That is magnificent from Jermaine Wattimena. He's a better player. His darts yards are better, he's throwing better, and he tops the table.
I think it's a great opportunity when you look at it from Lawrence's perspective. He's out, but a chance to play someone who's already kind of legendary. He's epic at the very least, Luke.
Legendary at 17 years old. He won't be 18 till after the next World Championship in the middle of January. And strange to say it, but Lawrence Largan is a familiar face at the age of 46, but on debut too here at the Grand Slam. I must feel that he's trying to restrain a horse at a rodeo armed with a ball of string against Littler in this kind of mood. Those dark days when he went out in the first round of the match play in the Grand Prix and the Euro seem in the dim and distant darting past. He's got his mojo back, I feel.
It sure looks that way, and it's ominous if you're the other players in the field. Even if you've been playing well, it's still a little scary, because you've seen other places, other times where he's just been crazy good.
Tops. No dramas as Littler this time goes out in a mere 11. 25 darts for 2 lengths, John, by my maths. Would you concur, Professor?
Yes, exactly that. Unless you happen to be playing him in the top 16.
I think it's fair to say, John, Littler is more enjoyable to watch as an observer than to meet as a competitor.
Well, even when you compete, sometimes you're playing someone who plays that well, you're kind of enjoying the performance, even though it's against you. I mean, if you love the game, you love seeing it done properly.
John, if you're going to tell me you enjoyed that butchering by Phil Taylor in the World Final, I'm not going to believe you.
Well, I did laugh a couple of times.
Littler's left 85, and Largan cannot go out on the second biggest finish available. But it's a tiny setup shot, no mistake. 85. Treble 15 was the target. Now went hunting the treble 20 and bit off more than he can chew, and that's an error. Denied himself a dart at bullseye via the single 20. Largan wants double 18. And hold the back page. This game is level. You didn't expect that, Professor, did you?
Luke trying to get more in the mood.
Well, conducting the orchestra, conducting the crowd. But Lawrence Largan is refusing to dance to Littler's tune.
And make no mistake, he is dancing. Every step to the Aki, a tango.
Well, Largan's determined to play his own kind of music.
96.
There's a possible dozen dart leg on offer here for the teenager.
97.
Premier League champion wants 130. Would need to find the treble 20 here and has to shift along the Oki to get a sighter. Finds it for the bullseye. Oh my! That is what he can do. That is what he does do so often. Well, that is a quite deliberate 44 to leave the big fish.
Yeah, there wasn't much disappointment in that, was there?
No, there was no attempt to leave anything lower than 170.
Well, when you've just had a 130, Rod, a 170 is such a natural follow-up piece.
You say that, John. He can't find the second one. Finds the ball.
Got to hit another 130, it sets you up nicely.
Finds the ball just for hits and giggles at the end of the leg and probably the end of the match here. Unless Largan has a roof raiser here.
Oh, let's have it.
Oh, yes. Well, let's have it. Let him have it, Lawrence. And he lets him have it to some tune. Littler couldn't take out the 170. Left what he thought was going to be a match start. And Lawrence and Largan said, have that, son. And there could be a seismic shock. Well, Luke Littler has other ideas, and that 180 was the best of them, and it was his 4th maxi.
And we talk about sometimes things like at will. You know, that seems so at will. Like just, okay, I need it, I got to get it. Okay, here it is. And it can be very intimidating as an opponent.
Oh, John. Hold on. Oh, Luke Littler. The 9-dart maestro. He's hit them all over the darting globe in 2024. Is it destination 9-dart Wolverhampton? Luke Littler wants 141. Hold on to your hats. He finds the treble 20. He finds the treble 19. Luke Littler cannot find the double 12.
And that's why we're always so riveted to when he plays. What a fantastic effort. Obviously, he won't like his dart at double, but look at Lawrence bounce back with a 180 here to leave 100.
The audience disgusted.
Right on the wire.
And Luke Littler somehow fumbling for a finish, having threatened a 9-darter. What sort of thing is happening here?
And Lawrence Zalagan, he's already saved a match with a 148, so 100 must seem like easy stuff.
2 tops, or does he go hunting that treble 20?
Oh, I hope it goes tops because it's kind of blocked that treble.
Yes. Hitting the double. Can't double up the double.
And he missed that tops by about the same margin that Luke missed the 9-dart leg by.
That was for a level match. That's for the end of the match. From despair and disgust at the 9-dart miss to delight for the packed house here at Wolverhampton. The Nuke show rolls on. The Nuke delivers in the Grand Slam of darts. He makes it 3 wins out of 3 in the group.
Yep, the pathway is certainly working. You know, 2 players who've come through the development who have been extremely successful. I'm going to see Jan van Veen, who reached the final of the World Youth last year against Luke Littler, and once again qualifying this year. Wessel Nijman, so successful, 7 titles on the development tour. So you take that confidence, you take that winning feeling onto the professional circuit. And that's why they're doing so much damage.
97, January 421.
1-2-1, plays 1-1-8. This for the break back for Jan van Veen, needs the 51 and gets it to leave the ball. It's not close.
It was a fantastic response. Nijman didn't look at any darts there. He'll stay there for double 19 and a 2-0 lead. What a start!
10-darter to start. 118 checkout to back it up. It is a mind-boggling situation.
And I think it makes you appreciate the success that you're getting as well, because there'll be moments where he's thinking, is my career over before it's even started?
I don't know, he could get it again and get even better and win 17 world titles. Hang about. Wessel Nijman with a 4th max. If he wins this leg, he's 3-1 up, Wessel. He's won more legs than the legs he needs to get the game won, and he is currently averaging more than 120.
Wow. 18 180s between them. This for a 12-darter and a 3-1 lead. It's outstanding, it's beautiful to watch. Just exquisite darts.
January 128.
Well, the way this match is going, Dan, didn't have the luxury of going for the treble 18 with Wessel being on 186.
96.
So he's laid up very, very nicely, looking good to reduce the deficit.
He was just careful not to accidentally fire another treble 19 there and bust his score. Wessel went looking for the 170 that would have left double 8, but he still applied all kinds of pressure on this. Double 16. Van Veen pins it. An excellent leg. Another excellent leg. They've all been excellent legs.
You just feel Van Veen's been second best in this match, and he's averaging 106.
Well, welcome to Wessel's world. That's what he's done twice.
You probably feel from 6 darts here. And go back to the 20s, and the way this game has gone, would you doubt that it's going to finish with a big fish? Because I tell you what, I don't. This is going.
Glenn Durrant says this is going.
Reel it in. Yeah, Coddy.
Going, not quite gone. It was for the match, it's a tournament record average, he might still get it, he might not win the leg, such is the ridiculous standard of this game.
Yeah, that's a great touch from Van Veen. I think this is what Van Veen does to other players. What a match.
Well, the great news is we get more legs of this. It might only be one.
Wessel Nijman, 50 points ahead, plus these in the treble bed. Just real panache. What a stellar performance.
And of course, there's pressure. Nobody can get away from each other in this. They have been absolutely incredible in this match. Wessel Nijman is going to get another match dart. Double top to win it.
33.
And Jan van Veen can level the match and have the darts to win the match. This is ridiculous stuff.
It feels like we're not talking about Van Veen because of what Wessel's been doing. But this one dart, that double top, to take us all the way. Please take us all the way.
He might be about to lose it. But he's not going down without a fight. Look at this! It's half a dozen maximums. There's 10 in the match.
One of the great, if not the greatest group game at the Grand Slam of darts. But it's Van Veen first to a finish.
Couldn't find another treble 18 that would have given him a match dart. Is it third time lucky for Wessel Nijman?
He'll start on the 20s, surely. He'll probably feel like in any target at the moment. Needs the treble 17. Doesn't get it. He has been magnificent from the first start in this group, and he's 2 darts away from not winning a single match.
Wessel cannot believe it. And Jan van Veen double top. Is that awkward? It might have been. He's missed 2 for the match. They've both missed 2 for the match.
I just thought the crowd involvement was the last thing he needed. I think he's realised as he looks over at the family, he deserves a win. He's been brilliant.
And he's busted score. A game of such quality ends with such nonsense. Jan van Veen has won one of the most breathtaking games of darts the group stage at the Grand Slam has ever seen. Wessel Nijman bows out of the tournament with an average of almost 108 for the event, and he lost every single game.
But he remains a top quality operator. Barry here is under real peril on his own throw, and it will be broken here in 15 darts or fewer if Van den Berg can go out this turn, and he will do on double 16 if he can hit it. Lovely leg, beautifully constructed finish by Dimitri Van den Berg, and he takes the lead. And that's the kind of quality he possesses.
You actually have to go all the way back to 2020 when Van den Berg made his last appearance at the Grand Slam, made it all the way through to the semi-finals, losing in that very tight battle against James Wade.
Well, the 9-darter I alluded to, it'll be the 6th anniversary of that in 2 days' time, the 14th of November 2018, when Stephen Bunting was his opponent in a 9-dart finish here at the Slam. And he also had one at the match play against Shindy earlier on this year. And he has this leg in his pocket too. Van den Berg on fire. Keane Barry on the brink of elimination in a shade over 8 minutes here.
60.
Well, this is for the match. Almost in the twinkling of an eye. Can't get it started. 100 left, looking to leave tops. Difficult target to find, you can't do so.
Has time. We'll be coming back for more match-winning chances.
97. To make sure you require 80.
To reach the knockout phase. The dream maker to keep the dream alive. Single again. To leave tops. And Dimitri van den Berg with a brilliant display. Smashes his way into the knockout phase.
And we saw for Ross Smith last night, any mistake Connor Scott made made things extra more difficult for Connor because he needed a couple of breaks then. So if Michael can control early and grab himself an early break, he wouldn't be a million miles off the finishing line.
This is a vital turn here. You know, the setup play is often the key. He did get to an outshot where he just needs one treble to maybe leave a bull. Ryan's chance to try and really pressure, and he does get two big trebles, so big pressure now on Michael already in this match.
Double seven. Marginally misses out, so opportunity for Ryan Joyce in the opening leg. And the way his darts land in the board, John, if he doesn't get the treble 19-20 for top, shouldn't be too awkward.
Well, you know, I'm going to say right now, I don't think there was a mistake made by Michael van Gerwen there. I think it was just unlucky. He made a really good attempt at the 1-2-2, missed by a wire.
Looking to jump all over that poor visit from Ryan and doing so in some style. There we go. And levels up the match count.
Yeah, now with the 180, and he's in a great position for the break of throw. And if he can carry this out, he'll have the throw back and be in charge of the match effectively. So he can get himself right out of the pickle. If he can get this done in 6 darts.
He needed that.
And there was an 80 score that you could credit him with, rather than in the first leg where it was almost a problem.
Yeah, if he hadn't have hit that treble 19, it'd been a case of you're undoing all your good work, but it was a good pick-off, and no treble for Ryan. He's not going to get a go at the double here. Oh, that's careless.
Right, you require 118.
Yeah, but this, you know, he wasn't too close in his last outshot attempt, but this one, another chance to get a treble for a double, and he gets it this time for double 19.
99.
Rattled off that top wire, Mark.
How costly could that treble one prove? There we are. This is just going to be one. Double 4 for a level game, and it is a level game, and a big show of motion from Michael van Gerwen. Joyce missed one for 3-1. We are now 2 apiece, and van Gerwen has the darts.
Yeah, this is guts here.
140.
Just as well, he didn't need to try and find another one in that treble because they were very loose in the red bit. But van Gerwen, for a 3rd successive leg, has got 3 in hand at tops here.
Might be required 40.
Well, that's wayward. Double 10.
20.
And the way he feels, luck's been going, and Ryan will get a chance at this.
It's a perfect guide. Gets it. Oh, this'll hurt. And he misses again. Joyce had a dart in the last 2 legs. At a double. Van Gerwen has already missed 3 here.
Yeah, he would have been holding his breath there, and double 5 again. Holding his breath and nothing happening.
Surely won't be let off again. Looks decent. Yeah, and there we go. Ryan Joyce fishing on the double 8. A break of throw and leads again. Is 2 away from knocking out Michael van Gerwen in the group stage. It's an awkward opponent, Ryan Joyce, and he's proven it here again. The run at the Grand Prix. Josh Rock first round, Nathan Aspel second round, then he took out Rob Cross. And then succumbed to Luke Humphries
narrowly missed it. Something super special required from MVG. He's got it going. He's got it going. Double 19, 158 out.
120.
So close. That's frustrating, isn't it?
It was a great effort. He wasn't a million miles away. Ryan tidies up this 25, which he does. He's one leg away from victory.
Yeah, well, I mean, even though he had a 180 to start, because Ryan had the 140, that 134 was a really good second visit. And another 140 for Ryan Joyce. He wants to get it over with here and now. Ryan Joyce does, and of course you do. But he's on a 10-dart leg. Michael Van Gerwen asked the most questions. He's had the biggest answer.
Ryan Joyce just got to bring this down, hope for some mistakes, but otherwise turn his focus to the next leg where he'd have the darts. And he is going to need that next leg. 11 darts for Michael Van Gerwen to get back within one, but he needs a break. Otherwise, he's exiting the Grand Slam at the group phase. It's a horrible visit from Michael.
What can Ryan Joyce do with that? They won't leave a finish. Still, Michael has wrested away that advantage of throw here.
Credit to him. Brilliant from Michael Van Gerwen. He stuck to the task here from 4-2 down. He's going to get opportunities to level up, and he'd have the darts in the decider.
41.
Yeah, you can say he's feeling it now, Mark.
The 11-dart hold, the 14-dart break sends us to a one-leg shootout. It's Michael with the darts. This for a place in the last 16. A brilliant matchup, Ryan Joyce. He's played his part, and he's not done yet, but he can leave a finish off the back of 3-4-5, even with a lot. But this is a huge visit.
Doesn't quite leave a finish, though. So if Michael get one big treble, he'll feel like it's still his to do, and that does enough to leave 112. He might need it, though.
Kick himself if it's a trebleless visit. Brilliant last one, but this is for the match.
Has to get around that and into the treble.
There's obviously the option of treble 14. You're not going to entertain that. And there's a match dart incoming here for Ryan Joyce if he stays straight. Stay in the 20 segment. It's one at tops. And Michael Van Gerwen is out of the Grand Slam at the group stage for the first time since 2010. Ryan Joyce raced into a lead, then was pegged back. He led 4-2 and then was pegged back.
And just one more space to fill after that for the last 16 to be completed. And the game after this is Stephen Bunting, who takes on Josh Rock, and the winner of that plays Gary Anderson.
What a section of the draw that is.
This is where Mike and Mike excel, actually. Every dart player in the world at the moment seems like a first dart merchant, but these two more so than most.
Yeah, beautiful rhythm, second maximum of this first leg, and could still lose it because De Decker on a potential 11-darter here. Double 13 is the dart. That's the execution. 1-0 De Decker.
Two 180s. Hold on, two 180s with the throw.
You've got to be patient. You know, Michael's a proven winner now, but boy, he's protecting an awful lot of money over the next couple of weeks and months.
Yeah, the way the ranking system works is that it's a 2-year rolling, so what you earn, say on the 1st of January 2024, it comes off the 1st of Jan 2026. So you can go to bed the world number 1 and wake up the world number 10. It's just the way it works out.
83. Michael, you require 140.
He can't get it, but he can set it up. That's exactly what he's going to do. But for a professional player against the throw, these are the types of chances you really fancy, especially when you're leading. Perfect first dart. Double 16 for a massive lead.
Oh my word. That is a double break. That is spiteful. That's dirty darts, that really is. What a personality.
56.
Well, this is not funny times for Michael Smith. This is a dire situation. The worst thing that can happen in any tournament is that you get knocked out.
134.
Like I say, he'll have come in 3 or 4 hours before. Big practices, Michael, before he goes on there. He'll have been practicing really well. The strategy was clear, but sometimes the other player is the better player.
Yep. And there's not a lot sometimes you can do about it. That is a brilliant win. That's a ton average. It's a 5-0 win for Mike De Decker over Michael Smith. And he will go through now to face Luke Littler, and he won't bother him. That won't bother him at all. De Decker has found another gear. This is very good.
Reached the quarterfinals last year, missed starts for the semi. Maximum for Bunting, the first 180 of this contest. It'll be very surprising if we don't see more. Might see another one here.
Well, we're seeing a lot of steady scoring, and we do see another one. No doubt of the importance of what they're playing for here.
Oh, look at this.
140, Joshua Klein, 44.
Tops it is. A wild one. And cannot make the adjustment.
So this is a opportunity he may not have expected, but he cannot afford not to give it a good go. You want better than that bull. And because of that, he tried to force the treble and he's cost himself any dart. You know, I'm sympathetic to that. I mean, some might say he should have went for the fat and go for the bull, but he did the right thing, just unlucky. Still double 10 for Josh. 1 dart left. Hold throw.
20.
A missed big number by Stephen Bunting does not prove a terminal error in this leg. He's allowed back to the board, a chance to break and lead this game. Chance not taken.
Joshua Klein, 20.
Well, an improbable ending to an intense match leg here. It's wide open, inviting, and he finally finds it. He would have been thinking, why wasn't the second dart there? But it's okay in the end.
Yeah, it's pretty creative. A couple of 25s gets him to a finish. Josh Rock already down to 1. Does it? Oh no, beg your pardon. It leaves him 180.
60. Stephen, you require 170.
No, he has got down to 170. That's a scoreboard error. I do correct myself. That's why Josh Rock went for the bullseye.
Exactly. That is, he would not have gone that way had he not needed to. And we know Stephen Bunting can handle a 170 out. Unlucky on the deflection there. It was right with the other dart. Rode the barrel off to the left, though.
To tidy up the 25. Well, Josh Rock is missing a few doubles. He has had a dozen darts at double in this game. He's only pinned 2. Stephen Bunting is being let off the hook here. Can he wriggle free? Yes, he can, to a piece.
Well, there was a fair bit of wriggle in there, but he didn't get free. Superb. Really well done.
Well, the scoring in this game has been excellent. The finishing has been a little ropey at times. And it's partially down to the other guy always been breathing down their neck.
Well, Stephen looked like he was considering what to go for, but he went back here and drills it.
Stephen Bunting, the Masters champion, leads this game for the first time. 3-2 up. He has the darts. He will throw for 4-2.
Well, they could do what Stephen could do with opening up the lead a little more than it is. Uses some mathematics here. Perfect visit on the 18s.
Perfect on the treble 20, perfect on the treble 18. Back-to-back visits. It's potentially back-to-back 11 darters from the bullet. What a way to consolidate the first breaker throw, the only breaker throw in this game. To go a leg away. It is masterful from Bunting.
Yeah, thrilling stuff from Stephen Bunting.
In this particular contest, it is yet another world-class display. Can Stephen Bunting close it out? Josh Rock's got to win 3 legs on the spin, the good way. 2 holds and a break in between. But even holding your throw against Stephen Bunting in this mood is going to be difficult. It's another maximum.
It is absolutely everything quality-wise we've said about him, and it is consistently good performing from Stephen Bunting. Looks like it's going to get him through and into the knockout.
The setup should be good. The setup will be good. The setup is excellent from Stephen Bunting, and there are match darts incoming for the Masters champion.
Well, here's some heart here from Josh Rock, though.
All game, he has pushed him and pushed him. And as the game has gone on, Stephen Bunting has found the answers. Double 16. To get him out of the group. And into the knockout rounds. It is another blinding display in the highest quality group the Grand Slam of darts has ever seen.